Well, y'all, this is that day that I never thought I'd see come. I don't know what made me think. I guess I thought Prince was one of those that was gonna be around. Uh, I'm still in shock. But anyway, what you all are looking at, these are pencil portraits. This one is Donna Summer, because I know you young people gonna be like, who? Donna Summer was the queen of disco, and I was totally into disco back in the day. Disco eventually became house, because in Chicago we had some arrogant, and I'm just going to go ahead and call it what it was, racist people who hated the fact that disco blew up on the radio stations, and so they wanted to kill disco in Chicago. And so disco went underground. She was the queen of disco, went underground, and in my opinion became house. And Prince, to me, was another innovator at the time, because I just wasn't into rap. Not quite a rock and roller, and he just seemed to be, that unique thing that came along that was different. So that's what made me fall in love with him. His uniqueness, his difference, his musicianship, his talent. So anyway, those two pencil portraits is over. They over 30 years old, because they were both done before any of my kids were born. My oldest was born in 86, and I did those two at Job Corps in 83. And they used to hang on my wall. They have gone through some changes. Over 30 years old, so the paper is cracking and falling apart on both of them. And I was too cheap in my younger days to preserve this stuff the right way. I was thinking the wrong way, stinking thinking. The paper was free, the pencil was free, so I couldn't justify $20 or so to preserve it. I regret it now. Me and my cheap ways. But now that the Prince is gone, I'm in shock. I can't believe it. I think this is gonna be my new challenge. I bought this magazine for that purpose when it came out, because I thought he was, making a comeback. When I saw him on the cover, I was really happy to see that. But anyway, today my phone was blowing up, and because it was in another room charging, not where I was at, I didn't answer it. But I was scared to answer, because I had gotten so many calls this morning that I just knew it was something terrible that I really didn't want to find out about my family. But it was my family, though, who knew about my fondness of Prince. I was a Prince fanatic in the 80s. I was definitely a Prince head. Had my wall poster blasted up with everything Prince. They were all calling to tell me that he had passed, because I don't have a television, so I didn't know what was going on. Anyway, I'm still in shock. My kids were fighting over the two pencil portraits, as they wanted to have some keepsake of me that in the event that I transition following Prince's footsteps. So they were fighting over these two, so I ended up drawing another one. And this one, if you followed me from the beginning, this is one I did when I was still in college, going back to school for forensics at the International Academy of Design and Technology. I ran into a problem with my health physically, that I couldn't continue with the forensics program and went into web development. And the first class we had to take was an art class. And that was our assignment, was a pencil portrait, and using the same exact technique that I used on these 30 years prior to this one. So now I got 3 pencil portraits that I can give to my 3 kids who are arguing over, because I got 3 kids and I only had 2 pencil portraits, and they were arguing over who was going to get it. So this third one, they all going to get one. And I'm going to make a point of preserving these correctly, especially, you know, you just find out life is so fleeting and precious. The great ones are gone. The great ones are gone, and the young people, I mean, I don't know what they have left to emulate after, because people like Jay-Z and Nicki Minaj and Lil Wayne, Rick, they don't even come into this stratosphere of these people. And, you know, MJ is gone, Michael Jackson, now Prince. I mean, this is really a sad day in the music industry. And the really greats are gone. They are gone. Anyway, it's definitely making me appreciate my life, because once upon a time, you know, when you're younger, you think death is way over here somewhere. When you get this age, it's right here. It's right up on you. Right in your face. Prince was only 4 years older than me. So I'm really feeling my mortality right about now. Definitely. Rest in peace. Apparently God felt you had done your work on this world. And because I feel like nobody is promised tomorrow, I got work to do to get going, because I've been procrastinating, and this is one of them. 30 years of procrastination of preserving these pictures, and it's just, you know, it's a perfect example of how you just don't have time to waste. Every second counts. I'm still in shock. I just can't believe it. Prince was just only a few years older than me, so I really feel like this. You know, I'm the old fogey. And seeing, you know, I'm at that age where you're seeing more people pass than born. I'm at that age. It's really a sad day for me. I actually thought I was going to perhaps maybe see Prince in concert again before he got away from here, or I got away from him. This is really, really hitting home. You know, Frankie Knuckles, Ron Hardy, all the greats. All the greats, they just are gone. And it ain't nobody that came along and replaced them that even threatening to come close with. People was like, oh, they make a correlation. Oh, he's sort of like Prince. The great ones.
Nana, I know you took a picture
Are gone. No, I'm not. I'm taking a picture of me.
Huh?
I'm taking a picture of me.
Oh.
So this Prince thing had me digging out my photos out the closet that was packed in a crate. And now I'm definitely getting ready to preserve this the right way. Some of y'all could give me a tip or two, because I really don't know what the proper way is to preserve this, but I'm definitely going to get the frames and at least put them back in the cases, because they cracked. In the process of me moving, I've had to move multiple times in the past few recent years, so I'm going to get this together and soon. No more procrastination. No more. Anyway, peace and love. Rest in peace, Prince. Okay, y'all. It was one more thing I wanted to add to this video, and that is a special shout out to my homie from college, my bestie to go way back from college days. She is the one that who knew my infatuation with Prince, because I had a major crush, which I haven't really stopped on him then, but I was even more fanatical then than I am now. And she is the person, the one individual who treated me to see Prince live in concert when the Purple Rain tour was out, and Tina Marie was the headliner, and we had a ball, and it's my first, and I don't know if you know, my dear friend, it's my only concert I have ever been to in my life. So I appreciate that, at least to have that in my memory banks. Again, rest in peace, Prince. I know you're in a better place.